Hey guys! In today's video I'm going to show you what I put in all my pen pal letters. So I'm going to use Kady or Kaisa's letter as an example for a letter I'm going to reply to. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I start with is of course the actual letter itself. I use this graph paper because it's easier to write with, and I always head my letters with hello and the name of the person I'm writing to. So this is what the letter looks like after I've written about my life and what's going on, and then I seal it with a bit of washi tape and write open first on it. I always try to include a playlist as well, and these just include songs that are my favorite at the moment, or just songs that I think that Kady or any of my other pen pals would enjoy. And here is the final product. And of course I have to respond to all the questions that Kady asked me in her letter, so here are the answers. I've also written down questions for her as well, and questions are just a great way to get to know your pen pal, so I always try to have them. I'm also someone who really loves tea, so I have quite a large selection, and I always want to include a tea bag for my pen pal, and this time I included a green tea pack. So now I have paper clipped all the non-K-pop pen pal items so that they are nice and neat. And now we will move on to the fun part, which is extras, and in this case the first extra is stickers. I know that Kady loves food as well from her numerous photos on Instagram, so I try to include a few food stickers as well. I feel like the most important thing about having a pen pal is that you remember the things that they like and you try to consider it when you're planning out your letter. It's not always about how many extras you have, but rather about what you think your pen pal will enjoy. So now that I have selected all the stickers, I'm going to put them in this little plastic baggie, and then I will just put a little bit of washi on it to seal it, and that's it. Moving on to the next extra, I always try to include something for the biases I know my pen pals have. So in this case, Kady loves Jongin, and I try to include something for our little Nini bear. Also shout outs to mesohappy.jpg on Instagram because she actually sent me this envelope. So thank you to her for allowing me to reuse this because I always reuse things. So what's inside is a transparent photocard of Jongin, and there is also a little cute EMS sticker in the corner, and I just thought that Kady would probably enjoy this and use it more than I would. So yeah. And moving on to washi tape samples, I always use clothing tags like this. You can get them at your local craft stores. I got mine at Michael's, and if you don't have access to that, you can also just use any random photo cards you have lying around. And if you don't have any photo cards, you can always just grab an index card and cut it in two, and now you have two pieces of paper that you can use to put washi tape around. And now for the actual washi itself. These two are just some examples of washi tape that I have that I really like, and I want my pen pals to also have some samples of it. So this one is a raspberry one, and this one is a flower one, and I don't know, I just think that including washi is just so much fun because then you don't always have to go out and buy new washi. Like this one is from Pinkoi, which is a resource that not everyone always has access to, so I like to include this. This Exo washi is something I know people don't usually have as well, so sometimes I like to include it. So this time for Kady, I wanted to include some new things I got from a Pinkoi haul a little whiles back. So these are washi tapes that I really liked and I wanted her to have because I really always enjoy seeing the things that I send her being used in her journal, which is so beautiful. She has the best journal ever. So yeah, these are some washi tape that was pretty thin, so I thought I could probably get away with sending it in a letter, but we'll see how that goes. So now that I've shown you guys everything, I can finally seal it up with this fan-made Xiaomin sticker that says thank you on it. Another extra I like to include is Memos Sheets, so here are some that I have, and these are some EXO ones that I have as well, but I think I already sent these to her before, so this time I'm just going to go with some of these planet ones that I hope she doesn't already have, but I have a feeling that she does. Occasionally I'll include some photo prints as well, and this time I included some photos of our lovable Yixing. Okay, Kady has like the largest EXO sticker collection I've ever seen, so I wanted to include some I thought she didn't already have, but it is getting harder and harder to find those. And lastly, don't worry about it if you don't have any K-pop fan goods that you can send, because you can always just use random things. Like I just had that like little paint selection sheet thing, and here is a Hawaii postcard, just things that you thought the other person might like. So here is what everything looks like all bundled up. On the right are all the K-pop things, and on the left are all the non-K-pop things. So I have finished stuffing everything into the envelope. I'm going to seal it up now, and I will drop it off at the mailbox tomorrow. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys and that you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Bye!